Hello friends, my name is Molpe and welcome to another building challenge for my 31 days of The Sims. This time we have to build a house where every room is a different budget. So we have our random number generator right here, and I have the budget is between 100 and 20,000. So first what we need to do is get a budget to build like the shell of the house and the outside. So let's just generate the number 7,911. That is doable. I was really afraid we were gonna get like 150 or something like that. So let's just set the budget so I don't go over it. And let's start building. I'm also building the inside walls already. I don't know if this is part of the challenge. I'm gonna say yes. You know, we have to think about me putting a roof on this bad boy, so nothing really. It has to be nice. It has to be simple. We have so much money, but we have to like make the whole outside with all the money we have, so it's not gonna be that much. I'm not worried. I'm not worried that we wouldn't spend all the money we have. Like let's get like nice fence around the whole thing, and suddenly we will have no money. We'll see. Maybe this one from the ranch pack. I haven't used this one yet. I don't. What? I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now. Starting to be worried that we will have too much money. Give it a second. In a second I will realize we don't have enough money. And I think we're gonna go with like something really simple, like white or something like that, and maybe a stone accent, like, or like bricks. Brick is kind of a stone. Let me speed it up a little bit because it took me a long time to create this, and also when I was recording this, like some parts of it there was a lot of noise around. It's like a few parts of this video my OBS switched between recording my voice and the game. So I wanted it to record the game because I record my voice in Audacity like separately, and it's somehow like switched and it started to record only my voice, so there's no like game soundtrack anyways. So I'm gonna just do the voice over this from now on. Also about this build, there is, wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 rooms inside plus the outside. But for some reason, the last 2 rooms I did not record at all. I think what happened is that I'm always trying, when I'm recording this, I'm trying to like stop the recording to generate a different number for the next room, and then start it again, so I would know when to speed the recording up and when to slow it down, so you can see the random number generator in real time. And I think I just forgot to turn it on after I turned it off to like get the random number. Sorry. So I think that happened. Anyways, you will see the rooms obviously in the like build preview at the end, and I'm gonna show you the numbers of the that were randomly generated when we get to it. As you can see me, I'm struggling a lot with the colors. I wanted to use something a little different. I feel like I built blue houses a lot, but then I realized maybe in this challenge I have not built a blue house yet. And now that I'm thinking about this, I'm gonna build, like, there are at least 2 blue houses in this challenge, like really close to each other. But when I was building this, I did not know that, so yeah. It feels like, to me, it feels like it's the easiest to build either white houses or blue houses in this game. So that's what I went with. My strategy around here, because our budget is limited, guys. Our budget is limited, so my strategy is to take smaller things and make them bigger, or like take big things or enlarge some objects like the stones and stuff like that, or the trees, and also obviously get cheap stuff, but that's not always an option. So if you cannot afford 2 flowers next to each other, you can always afford 1 and make it bigger. I'm trying to match the trees to the environment as well. I'm building this in a new crest, and I think I don't know if I have played on this slot before, but there is like a kids playground right there, and also there is a place to fish very close by, and there are some collectibles. Like in the base game worlds, there's a lot of collectibles in the worlds, which is amazing, and I love it, and I wish we had more collectibles in new worlds as well. I have spent a lot of time and money on the landscaping and then I realized that I should have like take some money and do the backyard as well. So I'm gonna delete a little bit of, like a few trees here. I'm gonna place the yoga mat over there. I know that it probably doesn't make sense, like person who has a blue house doesn't have to buy a blue yoga mat, but I personally have a blue yoga mat at home, so yeah, it's like that. I'm gonna just shift the money a little bit back and forward, so we can have a little, at least some kind of decoration. It's because I didn't want to get rid of my little garden over there. And my other rule, first rule is you can make things bigger. And second rule is, if you have too much space, just place ponds there. I was surprised that like the mosquitoes and the fishes and I don't know, ducks and everything that you see over here, that is like you have to pay for it. I know it's like $10 or something, or even 30, I think. Like it's not, well, it's cheap, but it's not cheap if you don't have if you don't have budget for it. Yeah, so now we are going to like the atrium, the first room of the house. For the outside, that's the only place where I didn't use all the money. I got 3 simoleons left, but for the other rooms we are going to use all the simoleons that are there. And sometimes I decided to use the money to buy the doors. Sometimes I did not. For most of the rooms we already have doors which are coming from the atrium or the hall or whatever you want to call it, but it was a lot of money that we had to decorate this, and I chose like the most expensive wallpaper and most expensive floors and most expensive lights, and it still was a lot of money. So you will see me in a second that I'm gonna switch the doors. I'm gonna delete the doors. I'm gonna use smaller ones so I could make like this little closet on the side, and I'm gonna switch the doors to something cheaper. And I was actually calculating it, so I would use the difference between the doors to like it was like $50, so I bought something new. Oh, I bought the window. Yeah, that's right. I bought the window, which was I think 50 or something like that. Well, I was really counting, so the money that we had for outside would stay outside, and the money that we had for the atrium or the hall would stay inside. It was kind of struggle to use all this money, and it was really fun. I thought it was like super fun. I think this looks actually very, very nice, because the thing is that having so much money actually made me to like put in a lot of clutter. So I think it's turned out like super nice. I'm really excited about this one. Yeah, so this is the hallway or the atrium, and now we're gonna go to the kitchen. And for the kitchen we're gonna have 4,372 simoleons. I'm gonna show you a little bit a preview what I started to do, and I had to go back because for some reason I didn't have enough money, and I thought I was like, oh my god, I had to buy something else, I had to make a mistake. But the fact is that 4,500 is not a lot of money to make a kitchen with a dining area, and like you spend like 2,000 on the fridge only. But when I was building this, I think I did a really good job. You can see I love these chairs and everything, and I had everything almost done, and then I realized I don't have the fridge, so I'm gonna delete everything and start over, so that's fun. Yeah, and let me just look. I'm gonna just take a quick look to the last two rooms because you will not see them. So, well, you will not see them in this video. Hello, my computer is fighting me. Stop fighting me, computer. Thank you. So here we go. So for the bedroom, which is gonna be in shades of green for some reason. For the bedroom, we got 15,744 money, and for the last room, which I did not know which room I'm gonna get, and it turned out to be like a workspace slash recording studio, and so we got 3,998 money for that. So it's, by the way, it's in the thumbnail if you want to check it out. All the numbers are in the thumbnail. Some of them are cropped, but all of them are there. Yes, back to the kitchen. So we are starting over, as you can see. And as I was doing the kitchen, I wanted to put some decorations, and it turned out that there are some like cheap decorations which we can afford, and they're like for dogs. So I was thinking, maybe the person who lives here has a dog. So in the bedroom you will see there is like the dog sleeping place, and there are like dog treats and stuff like that, and there's the dog bowl over here, and I think I might have placed some dog toys as well inside. I'm not really sure right now at the moment. So yeah, in my mind, in this house there's like family. There are like two people, maybe one person or a pair, and they have a dog. So this is what I think about who's living here. Yeah, you can see that I have now switched to much cheaper chairs and much cheaper wall decorations and much cheaper everything, because now we have the fridge there. So we have to be careful with the money. Anyway, this is the kitchen created with 4,500 simoleons with a dining area. And I honestly think it looks really good. I really like it. Now we are just placing some dog food for our potential dog, and I'm just trying to spend all the money, so we are left with like 0 simoleons exactly. And we are moving on to the bathroom, and for the bathroom we have 18,784 simoleons, which is amazing. It's over 4 times more than what we had for the kitchen. So I'm gonna cut a lot from the bathroom decorations. I was really struggling, like, what type of door do I want to get? I want to get some really expensive ones. So what kind of lights am I gonna get? I wanted to like have a lot of money in the lighting, which, looking back, was not really well thought through, and I'm gonna discover during this video, you will see it, that lights are not the option. The best option to like spend a lot of money on everything is through art. I'm gonna add a lot of art in the bathroom, but also like this is a small bathroom. It's 2x4 bathroom, and like you can see it right here. I was thinking like you can have these spotlights going like being placed towards the bathtub, so every time you go to take a bath, you have like your own theater, I would say, I don't know, or a film stage. But I really wanted to place in the curtains because I love them. Like I saw that it's in some video, someone placing the curtains like this, and I use it a lot ever since. So the lights would be really weird. Like, don't get me wrong, like placing a lot of very expensive lights is a nice idea, but the lightings might get a little awkward when you have a lot of stuff in, so it's better to not to use a lot of lights. Like the art decoration are much better option for spending a lot of money on this. Now that I'm looking at this, I realized that I probably forgot to place in a towel. Which could be like I could have spent money on that, but no, I'm gonna just rather get this really expensive art. Now we're moving on to the like living room slash nothing. It's a living room, but there are the back doors, so there's gonna be a place for your shoes again, and I think there's like a bookcase or something. This is a place where you hang out with friends. It's a really like this place you really are walking through. The floor plan is not very lucky for me in this build, because there's like a lot of doors around, and you are walking straight from the hall to here if you want to go to the bathroom or if you want to go outside. So I use this half wall, and then I was struggling because beyond the half wall there was this really dark spot. So I eventually placed a new light over there, and I was just playing around with stuff, and it was a lot of fun. I think this is the last room we are gonna fully create, and now I'm looking at this, and there's like a lot of creating ahead of me. And I don't know what else was I doing in this. Well, I was placing in the bookcase. I was also very struggling with some kind of carpet over here, because I felt like there should be one, but I already don't have excuse me, I already don't have a lot of money. I already spent a lot of money, and my options are limited. That's what I'm trying to say. We are nearing the end of the video. Tomorrow we are gonna go into the gameplay, and we're gonna try to raise $7, which we created when we were trying the woohoo in 30 minutes, woohoo as many sims in 30 minutes. So we are bringing Duff back, and you know it's gonna be a lot of fun, so subscribe to see that. Let me know in comments which is your favorite room and which is your favorite color, and leave me a like for sure. For now, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Bye bye.